1587, 115 men, women, and children vanished without a single recorded struggle. No bodies, no graves, no battle scars, just one carved word left behind. For over 4 centuries, the Lost Colony of Roanoke has remained one of history's most chilling unsolved mysteries. And today, new evidence may finally explain what happened. Roanoke Island lies off the coast of modern-day North Carolina. In the late 1500s, this region was uncharted, hostile, and dangerous. England's goal was simple but ambitious: establish a permanent foothold in the New World before Spain could dominate the continent. The Roanoke venture was backed by Sir Walter Raleigh, a favorite of Queen Elizabeth I. Raleigh never set foot on the island himself, but his reputation and fortune were tied to its success. Failure was not just costly, it was politically dangerous. The colony was led by John White, an experienced artist and governor. Among the settlers were entire families, not soldiers. This was not a military outpost. It was meant to be a living, breathing community, built to last. On August 18, 1587, history was made. Virginia Dare was born, the first English child born in the Americas. Her birth symbolized hope, but it would later become a haunting reminder of how completely this colony disappeared. Within weeks, the settlers faced reality. Supplies were dangerously low. Relations with local native tribes were unstable. The colony voted to send John White back to England for help, never imagining how long he would be gone. John White left Roanoke late in 1587. He expected to return within months. Instead, war erupted between England and Spain. Every available ship was seized for battle. Roanoke was forgotten, temporarily. Months turned into years. No ships, no messages, no rescue. The settlers were completely cut off from England for nearly 3 years, surrounded by uncertainty, isolation, and potential enemies. When John White finally returned in August 1590, he expected desperation. What he found was worse. The settlement was abandoned, homes dismantled, no signs of violence, no remains, just silence. The only clue was carved into wood: Croatoan. No cross, no distress signal. According to their agreement, this meant the settlers had moved willingly. But moved where and why would haunt historians for centuries. In Part 2, we examine new archaeological evidence, native alliances, and a theory that may finally solve the mystery. New evidence and the fate of the lost colony. Croatoan referred to both a nearby island, modern-day Hatteras, and the native people who lived there. Unlike other tribes, the Croatoans had maintained relatively peaceful relations with the English. This single word suggests the settlers didn't vanish, they relocated. John White attempted to reach Croatoan Island, but violent storms and damaged ships forced him to abandon the search. This moment sealed the colony's fate. White returned to England, never seeing Roanoke again, and never learning what happened to his family. Years later, English settlers at Jamestown recorded reports of native tribes with European features. Grey eyes, lighter hair, living inland. Some claim their ancestors taught them English words and Christian prayers. One theory suggested the Roanoke settlers moved north, toward the Chesapeake Bay. But this path led into territory controlled by hostile tribes. According to Chief Croatoan, any English settlers who arrived there were killed. In recent decades, archaeologists uncovered English-style artifacts far from Roanoke, pottery, gunflints, and tools dated to the exact period of the Lost Colony. These discoveries point to survival, not slaughter. Advanced imaging revealed something shocking: a concealed X on John White's map, marking a site inland. It suggests White knew of a planned relocation, possibly years before the colony disappeared. The strongest theory today is assimilation. The settlers may have abandoned their failing colony and integrated into native communities, adopting new customs to survive. Over generations, their identity faded into history. If the settlers left willingly, there would be no mass graves, no battle scars. Structures were dismantled, exactly as White found them. Roanoke wasn't destroyed. It was deliberately abandoned. The Lost Colony of Roanoke was never truly lost. It was absorbed, scattered, and forgotten by history. What vanished wasn't the people, but their story, buried under centuries of silence. Today, Roanoke remains a warning and a lesson. Survival in the New World demanded adaptation, not conquest. And sometimes, history's greatest mysteries aren't solved by violence, but by quiet endurance. If this mystery kept you watching, you'll want the next one. Subscribe to TimeVault Chronicles and continue through our playlist uncovering lost civilizations, unsolved disappearances, and hidden truths history tried to forget. Your next story is waiting right now.